Hello subscribers and non-subscribers, and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris as the Elfiel Imperium. So, I know I said, or at least I'm pretty sure I said in the last part, that we'd probably be going to war with the Tumbador Republic in this part, but due to a lack of time, I don't think we're going to actually do that. I might declare the war at the end of the part, but I'm probably not going to fight at this part. Now, because of the way I record things, you guys aren't really able to tell me which of these two methods you would prefer. So, for future parts, or for future wars that I declare, I want to know if you all would prefer that I go the route of liberating their planets, and then demanding that the liberated planets become my vassal, and then I proceed to feed whatever remains of the Empire to said vassal. Or would you prefer that I go the route of direct annexation of their planets? Personally, I prefer the liberate method. One, because it doesn't upset other people as much, or probably even really at all, but it also allows me to try and at least get some of their people to switch ethics. I mean, if they have similar ethics to me, which those guys don't. So if these guys were like militarists, authoritarian, spiritualist, any combination of those three, they don't even necessarily have to fulfill all three requirements, then what the hell is going on with my mouse? It seems very laggy. Not sure what the deal is there. But yeah, as I was saying, if they had sort of any combination of those three, I would be inclined to just go the direct annexation route. But fact of the matter is, they don't fulfill those three, so I don't really want to go that route. I'd rather go the liberation route. So yeah, that's all I want to let you. So I want you to let me know in the comment section of this video what you would prefer for me to do for future wars that I declare. This war, I already know I'm going to be going the liberate route, but for future wars, I'd like to know what you all would prefer. If you'd prefer for me to go the liberate, vassalize, and then feed, then integrate, or would you prefer me to just go and take the planets directly and hope we don't end up with any serious faction issues? And oh my god, I don't know what the deal is with my mouse. I really don't. It seems very like laggy and jumpy. Okay, well that's going to be annoying. Not sure what the cause of that is. Also, music here a little bit too loud for my taste. Also, as I'm recording this, I just saw that Stellaris has announced their next DLC. It's another one labeled as a story pack. If I recall correctly, that's what it was labeled as. So yeah. Okay, and you are working on building some more of those defensive armies. I've got an assault army in orbit around the planet in case they're needed. Which, to be completely honest, they probably are. Okay, they're valiant citizens, so governing ethics attraction has been increased. That's nice. Admittedly, these guys generally seem to not actually have differing ethics too much. I mean, there's a couple of egalitarian, a couple of xenophobes, but for the most part, I'm seeing a lot of militarists and authoritarian, which is great because those are obviously our two predominant governing ethics. Let's see. I don't really care for any of these stuff that we already have progress towards. I don't really care too much for fighter, well, really just carriers as a whole. So, you know what? Let's just go for something quick to research. So let's go ahead and get the Teldark crystals for the kinetic weapon damage, though we don't use kinetic weapons, but we'll just ignore that fact. Okay, good, it wasn't going to Marfark, which is a terrible name for a place. Admittedly, it just sounds stupid. So we're gonna go ahead and upgrade all of our spaceports. And do I have to do any? Yes, I do have some rebuilding of the fleet that needs to occur. So we will be doing that. That's basically what we're doing this part, is upgrading our spaceports and rebuilding aspects of the first Grand Armada. Because apparently aspects of it need to be rebuilt. We lost some stuff. What cruisers are what? They? No, they're both the same. Oh, okay, never mind. They need upgrades, that's all. That's why there's some differences between them. Wait. Oh, damn it! Somebody just declared war on. Okay, who are we fighting? The Albanian Sovereign Nations and the Droll Perfin Assembly. You guys have superior tech, which is both good and bad. Both of you actually have superior tech. Like I said, that's both good and bad. Good because it might give me some progress towards technology that I would really love to have. Bad because it means you might be able to actually put up a fight. And, well, quite frankly, I don't like when people are able to put up a fight. So, but none of them care about my stuff, right, game? They only care about their stuff down there, correct? From the looks of it, yes. And wow, you're even going to be so ballsy to take their home planet. That, okay, I won't stop you, but it's probably not the best idea, all things considered. Okay. Well, we'll just wait for our Grand Armada to finish upgrading, which should auto-heal everything. Looks like they might have, while getting upgraded, managed to heal themselves normally anyway. Okay. So we are down one of those destroyers. You don't have a lot of production of minerals right now. Now, see, I just find it stupid that the pacifist faction will complain about being in a war, especially when it's a war that somebody else declared on you. I can understand it if I declare war, that they'll be upset, but fact of the matter is, this is somebody else that declared war on us. So at least to me, it makes more sense that they shouldn't care too much. But yes, now I just want to check one thing. So, yeah, we are weak, our species. We'll remove that as soon as we get the chance to modify ourselves. Let's get you one of those. I don't care too much for the Corvettes, admittedly, because they will probably, well, more or less all be destroyed now. Okay, yes, I forgot. That thing, despite being listed as a Corvette on the, in terms of the number of diamonds, it's technically supposed to be a battleship. Although it's honestly crap now, I would think. Well, it's a little bit better than our current cruisers. Oh, has this planet calmed down? Yes, they have. Wonderful. I want you guys to head back to Alinor and just sort of hide there for the time being, just to make sure that you don't lose anybody. Let's go and get better turbo lasers. Oh yes, we got better armor. Forgot to actually slap those on our ships. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to go ahead and enable auto upgrade. Okay, this lag on the mouse is really getting annoying. And I seriously don't know what the deal is. Don't know why it's happening. Let's go ahead and get you guys to upgrade your armor real quick. Now, yes, I should mention that because I've gone ahead and enabled auto upgrade, it is going to take advantage of the bug that I mentioned. I'm pretty sure I mentioned in the last part, where for some reason having auto upgrade enabled will auto upgrade ships out, not even around a station or anything. They can just be out orbiting a star and their equipment will still get upgraded somehow. I don't know why it happens, but it does. So yeah, I'm gonna send you down there. We're not going to be finishing this war, this part, because I'm probably only going to go to about the 30-minute mark, and then I'm ending it. Now, am I going to get anything out of this war? I'm just going to get a humiliation on the Drill Perfin assembly. I guess I can live with that. I mean, I can understand why I'm not getting anything. I am nowhere near either of the two people in the war. Though, I would hope the two of you could deal with these guys all on your own. Do I have a research agreement with you? I do, for another 4 years. Okay, then. What about you? Do I have one with you? I do, until 92. Okay, then. Now, you're a fallen empire, so you're not giving me anything. And I will be able to get rid of the... Actually, I can probably already get rid of it. I'll just wait until the planet is completely colonized. Okay, where's our fleet? Okay, way up there still. Oh, and we lost the battle around Vamos. Now, again, it is annoying that I'm supposed to have active sensor links by default with my allies, but I don't. If I save and reload, though, it should come back. In fact, you know, I'm just going to check on that real quick. Not even going to bother giving this save an actual name. Let's just check. Because I'm pretty sure it happened in the past that saving and reload gave it to me. Yep. Oh, Paradox. You have stupid issues with your game sometimes. It should happen automatically. I should not have to save and reload for that to occur. And generally speaking, I don't believe I have to when it comes to most things. But for some reason here, you do. I don't know why. So now I actually know where the enemies are. They have a, oh, we'll just round it to 4,000 strong navy up here. They have a bunch of plasma accelerators and some medium disruptors. They have better shields than we do. But we have better armor, though admittedly that's not that helpful against disruptors and plasma accelerators. And they have some torpedoes, so it's a good thing we at least have a couple of ships that are capable of... Oh, and they're going right where I'm going. Eesh. Change of plans. We're going to go to Marav. I'm going to also go ahead and enable Take Point. Try and encourage the United Moravandia hegemony to have its fleet follow me. Oh, nice looking frontier outpost. Might have already mentioned in the past. If I have, okay then. If I haven't, well now I have. You go there. I want more minerals. Thank you very much. Same with you. You're going to go down there and you're going to focus on minerals. Now that is temporary. In theory, my ships should, or my Be a little bit weird if the game actually did destroy my stations, because I'd be a little pissed if that happens. Because it shouldn't, at least in my opinion. What do you use anyway? Okay, you're a warp drive as well. That's wonderful. Was that really a good idea? No. I hope you're not actually planning to fight them with that. Yeah, okay, you got a lot of plasma accelerators. It's great, but when you're fighting 3.7 thousand and you've only got about 1,000, I have to go down there to help you. And I don't really want to have to help you. There you go. There's your big fleet. Hopefully I can get over there and deal with these guys. What do they use? They use warp drive as well. Wonderful. Now, wait. Those look like human transports. Okay, you guys are using the human ship set. For some reason, I thought you weren't. You guys gotta get over there and destroy those transports. That'll do quite a bit for the war effort. What about you? You don't have much of a navy, do you? No, you do. It's a relatively decent sized navy. It's inferior to mine, but it's decent. What are you equipped with, however? Oh, same as pretty much everybody else. Although you don't have plasma accelerators yet, I guess. You only have plasma throwers. And you're also using warp drive. Did I set everybody to use warp drive? I might have. Not that I'll complain if everybody's forced to use warp drive, because then everybody has the same disadvantage. But I would be a little bit surprised if I actually did tell everyone to use that. Now, I'm just gonna tell you guys to not jump there right this second. What the hell? Are you buddy-buddy with the Fallen Empire? You must be. Some Fallen Empire somewhere gave you a ship. I can't say I'm too pleased about that. I kinda doubt it was these guys. Because they're militant isolationists, though maybe they did give you a ship. Never really paid too much attention to diplomacy with the Fallen Empires, because they don't normally engage in it with me. And I also generally try to avoid pissing them off until I'm ready to fight them, so... I'm just gonna wait to get some support. I should get some support eventually. Now, what would be great is if you would send this fleet to follow me. I mean, maybe if I jump down there, you would. So let's go ahead and jump down there. Hopefully that'll encourage you to have that fleet follow me. Because that additional 2.6 thousand on top of my 5.6 thousand would be really helpful. You don't even have an admiral? What the hell, game? Now I can go ahead and slap a battleship in this fleet, which would be great. So let's go ahead and try and get a couple battleships in here. Your fleet is out of date and crap. Are you guys actually winning that? No, you can't be winning that. You are, apparently. Your allies, these guys. I'm a little surprised you're winning that, to be completely honest with you. Okay, nope, you're not gonna follow me. Okay, well, I think my fleet can deal with them. So long as we can stay outside the effective range of their weapons. And by effective range, I just mean hopefully do a lot of damage before they're really able to affect us. We should be fine. It's gonna be the main issue, though, is hoping to... Yeah. Unemployment where? Okay, well that has an upgrade, so go ahead and do that. You're unemployed. We already have a... Yeah, we already have that. I guess I can get you a Ministry of Culture. Sure. Empire-wide governing ethics attraction. That'll be nice. Thank you very much. Science lab there. You guys are already fully upgraded. You are fully upgraded. We're just gonna slowly inch forward. Ah, better reactors, wonderful. Let's get the better shields. Now, in theory, these guys should have auto-upgraded then. Well, presumably they would have. Yep. You guys should have as well, though I guess you don't need reactors. I mean, I'd say they had the upper hand there, personally. They thought otherwise. And I won't complain about them thinking otherwise. But at least in my opinion, I actually think they had the upper hand there. Especially since I was unlikely to get any support. But you know what? If they want to go ahead and just back away, I won't complain. Let's go ahead. Okay, that didn't get upgraded apparently. That's a little bit weird. Let's see. I guess I can give you guys a better, or an additional shield. Yeah, that's not upgrading. That's a little annoying. So I'll still have to pay for some upgrades on these guys, but for the most part they should be fine. Can't wait to get the better turbo lasers though. Let's see. Commonwealth of Ganlargo has become xenophilic. Those guys. So they become xenophiles. If they want to be xenophiles, I won't stop them. Can you upgrade at our... at somebody else? No, you have to go to one of ours. Okay, well, I mean, what upgrades you have aren't particularly important, so I won't make you do it. Are you really going to go and build a new... Oh, never mind, you're building mining stations. I was thinking that they were planning to go and build another military station down there, despite the fact that the previous one did basically nothing. go ahead and get all of those. Can you get upgraded right now or not? No, you are missing one pop. You don't have a job. Let's put you down there and build a science lab. Now this planet doesn't have anything special for the rest of these tiles, so they can be literally whatever I want. I could turn this into an energy production planet, I could turn it into a mineral production planet, or I could even turn it into a science planet. I'm a little bit more inclined to go for a mineral production planet though. Although I suppose, you know what, I think I'll make it an energy production planet. You should make a decent mineral planet. Yeah, I think that's what I'll go for. Okay, where are the other... Okay, wow, you're way out there. There we go, that's all those done. You're gonna go there, and you're gonna get a basic mine. Okay. Just to prevent them from blocking us off here, I'm gonna go ahead and build a frontier outpost there. It'll be temporary, at least for the most part. But yeah, just so that I don't have to deal with the losses there, or the loss of connection to my territory. And I suppose I should also replace you so that you're in charge of a battleship rather than a cruiser. Now somebody got liberated. I just saw that some planets got liberated. Yes, you guys got liberated. Now you're much too far away for me to do... Oh, well, I gotta be at peace for one thing. You're xenophobic isolationists. I'm sorry, who do you get liberated by? Oh, these guys. And yet you guys were somehow on good enough terms with the snails to decide to get in on that war. Okay, game, whatever you say. It just seems a little bit weird to me. And you're hostile towards me, I don't know why. Border friction, okay. And xenophobia and some other stuff. Yeah, we're gonna have to take a planet, otherwise taking war score mod is gonna actually lose us the war. Okay, well you guys should be able to take Yawn. If you guys can take Yawn, I'm gonna head down here and see if I can take either Julikrell or Yaragana. Whichever one ends up being the easiest to take. Also, if you don't mind, fall back to their home world. Okay, game, really? Oh, okay. Demand vassalization just occurred for those guys. Now you guys have the numbers advantage. I would have this fleet stop bombarding the planet, go up here and beat the crap out of this single battleship. I'm pretty sure you guys could do it. I mean, yes, they got a number of disruptors and one thing of missiles, but that's a pretty crappy fleet that the enemy has there, and you outnumber it. You literally just got to go over there. It would take my guys far too long to get down there, so we're not going down there ourselves. Are they really colonizing systems while in the middle of a war? Why? Going where? Oh, you're going up there. Of course you are. And I won't get any support. And I'd be dropping right on top of you. Never mind. They're gonna beat us to getting out of here. We're gonna stop. We're gonna let them go up there. And we're gonna wait for them to move away. Because they do not want to drop down right on top of them. We're already at the 30-minute mark, but I'm going to wait a little bit longer. Oh, I can go straight for level 5 shields. Do I want to go straight for level 5 shields, or do I want to get ionized particles? Honestly, I'd rather go for the shields. So we now have level 4 shields. Or, no, rather level 3 shields. Never mind, I was reading that wrong. So we're going to level... This is level 4 shields that we're going for now. And in 1 month we'll get better turbo lasers. Let's see. The independent Albanian fire tribes that become egalitarian. Ah, the guys we're fighting have switched ethics. Okay, I won't stop you. Do you find it a little bit silly? I don't know why you guys have a lot of egalitarian. You must be giving your people stuff. In which case, why are you giving your people stuff? You're not supposed to give your people stuff if you want to be authoritarian. At least that's the way it works in this game. Let's go and get purple color. Obviously, though, we don't actually get purple turbo lasers. It just gives us more damage. Also, did the game auto-upgrade these? No, because it does not understand how to auto-upgrade these. You can't afford that. You can. Wonderful. I'm not surprised that the game doesn't know how to auto-upgrade these, so I won't really blame the game. And we still have a ton of extra energy on those battleships. Now, I want you guys to have better turbo lasers, if you don't mind. So we're going to do that. I'm also going to swap it like that. Since it worked. Now you guys are going to have to go and upgrade for those. I'm going to tell you to do that. I think that'll get us to 8,000. Especially if I give them some more ships, which they need anyway, so not that big of a deal. How do our battleships compare to the so-called battleship? Our battleships as they stand right now are better. I'm not surprised by that. That's even before we give it the new turbo lasers. Let me see. I'm missing cruisers. I need, what, 17 more cruisers if I want to go and continue my doubling scheme. Although admittedly I didn't really need to bother getting those corvettes to be better because I don't really use corvettes. At this point they're going to die far too quickly to be of any real use. At least in my opinion. So, yeah, we're not going to build any new corvettes. We'll keep the 12 destroyers. We'll go ahead and build some more cruisers, and then we'll build some more battleships. Or... no, wait. I'm remembering my scheme wrong, I believe. Oh, whatever. We need more ships, period. That's really what matters. It's the basic idea. Let's go for battleships first. Well, okay. One battleship. It's literally all we can afford right now is a single battleship. Although, actually, change of plans. Get me the Fleet Academy first. for that extra fire rate, chance to hit, and tracking. Especially since our battleship uses solely large weapons. So it's not really able to hit anything. These have a 5% tracking. Compare that to the 30% on medium and 60% on large. Or excuse me, on small. Really? You felt the need to insult me? Do you really think that's doing you any good? Because I'll tell you this, it's not helping you. Let's go ahead and get... Well, no, we got slaves. Let's go ahead and get the neural implants so we can get the slave processing. So that if the sector AI feels so inclined, it could build it here. Literally anywhere here. That way these slaves produce a little bit less unrest. Because, yeah, they're already producing 67. We'll round it to 68, so... I wouldn't complain about having that be halved. I do like that frontier outpost, though, can act as mining stations. I don't think it was always like that. But nonetheless, I'm glad that it is like that. And actually, no, I do need more core sector systems. I don't care for private colony ships, I never use them. Though admittedly, having energy grids, energy nexuses produce unity could be helpful, but I'd rather go for standard construction templates, decrease build costs for both buildings and ships. You build a fleet academy as well. And I'll end this part once these guys arrive in orbit of Ratia. Now, there's a pirate fleet there. I suppose we could go after it. It'd also help you level up a little bit more. And considering we're immortal, it's great. Well, we live forever at least. We won't die of old age, which is great for us. Not so much for the enemies, especially once our guys get upgraded. The AI needs to actually go and fight its own war, though. Because while I don't mind helping it, I'm not going to be there fighting the war for it. So it's going to have to take planets itself. At least some. You apparently failed to hold that. Oh my god. Okay, AI, you knocked out the planetary fortifications there. You could very easily take those... Okay, excuse me, never mind. You've only got a single transport ship. Why do you only have a single transport ship in this fleet? Okay, either way, you could take your actual combat fleet to go and destroy that battleship that's been sitting there just staring at you the whole damn time. But apparently they don't give a crap about that. Yeah, whatever. We got plenty of energy credits. As long as that's all you want, I'm willing to give it to you. You are a physics lab. You're a biolab. All those are ready. Yep, we're down to now -7 war score because one of their systems is being occupied. Because I've got bigger, well, better at least, maybe not necessarily bigger. go ahead and queue up this extra battleship. Because if I don't queue it up now, I'll probably forget to do it next part. No. Never mind, they just sucked up all the resources. So I'll just have to hope I remember to do it next part. So that is going to be it for this part. Let me go and actually redo this sector real quick. Because it's got an extra sector, or an extra planet that it could use. Let's also go ahead and regain our research agreement with you. Personally, I think it's stupid that you think you're getting the better deal. Trust me, you're not. Give you my star charts. Damn it. Press the wrong button. I'll take it for 30 years because it'll probably still exist in 30 years. And it'll also hopefully allow me to maximize getting those physics and society research that you have that I don't. I've got more engineering than you, however, and though that's mostly the Star Wars weapons mod stuff. More than likely. So that's going to be it for this part. This war is going to end the same way all the previous wars have, with our victory. Although it's going to be a little while before that actually occurs, because I'm going to be needing to fight it myself for the most part, because the AI is stupid. So yes, I will see you guys in the next part. But until then, goodbye and farewell.